Welcome to Heather Broadbent's online violin studio. In this video, I'll be talking about something that I know a lot of people have to deal with, I for one as well. And sometimes we don't talk about it to other people because it's kind of a somewhat uncomfortable subject, but it's about the fact of perspiring while playing. While practicing, while performing, if you get excited, nervous, whatever, you might have some perspiration. Just like any sport, you're working hard and you'll perspire. And that can have effects on the instrument that you're using and how it may affect the instrument, the perspiration. So here I have my bows to show you what I do because my fingers perspire. Not a lot, but just enough to cause some problems with the bow. So what I do is I have the person that rehairs my bow put a leather grip here. The reason why, if I don't have this leather grip here, the perspiration actually affects the wood and starts to create a divot in the wood. And so when I saw that, it was happening to one of my old bows, old meaning not old for me, but old like hundreds of years old, I didn't want to damage the wood and create this divot. So I put a leather grip. Now here you can see I'm starting to wear through a little bit on this right here, but not all the way. You can't see the wood, so it's not exactly time for a replacement, but that's normal. And then in this bow, you can see I have a leather grip on this bow as well. This bow I use, is my favorite bow, so I use it a lot, especially when I solo and play in the orchestra. My other bow I use more for teaching, or if I'm just practicing some scales, technique things that I don't really need to use my very good bow for, I use my other one. But here you can see I'm starting to wear through a little bit more. Again, not quite to see the wood, a little bit you can see the wood there, so it's going to be time I might have to replace this. The other thing to keep in mind if you do use a leather grip, or if you don't, is to keep your pinky nail shorter. Mine right now is getting a little long, I need to clip it. But if the pinky nail is a little long, it can disrupt some things that you're doing, like some spiccato bow strokes. It can get in the way, and also it can cause damage to the wood or the leather grip. So you want to keep it short. Now let me grab my violin here. Sometimes people have issues with their chin rest from perspiring. A lot of people perspire a lot here. I don't personally have that issue or that problem, but some people do, and it's normal, obviously. The other thing some people have is an allergy to nickel, and this can cause a lot of rashes, pain, just being very, very uncomfortable. So what you can do is find some moleskin. I'm sure there's another word for it, but I know it as moleskin. You can get it at your local pharmacy, Walgreens, CVS, look online, I'm sure you can find it. And just put that moleskin over the chin rest. It's not going to hurt it. And then if you have the allergy to the nickel, go ahead and put it over the metal here. Otherwise, they do make nickel-free chin rest things here that you don't have that allergy to the nickel. But if you want, just cover it with the moleskin. And then the moleskin will absorb your perspiration and not get onto the chin rest, causing problems. Other people use scarves or handkerchiefs they put over the instrument and use that to help absorb the moisture. So just some tips if you have some issues with perspiration and it's affecting your instruments. These are some ways that you can combat that and make sure that your instruments and your bows stay healthy and last for a long time.